show this afternoon at this on our fun house. And don't forget, say fun house, they roll them two different segments. First segment address the issue. Now we day from 3 to 4, then from 4 to 5 now as it is hot, and now on our time. For us to begin the run matter, then we really get as it be. And inside there for as it is hot now when who they celebrate, we will prank, we suppose prank. Anybody way they do birthday, we day with them, follow and share the cake. You get? And if no, you they celebrate your birthday when the time reach from 4 to 5, let us know so I'll go celebrate with you. But if not be you get who they celebrate, we'll go do one for you. You want me to call the person, we'll call them. One more prank them, we'll go prank them. Anything you want me to do for you, we'll go do them. I will explain details later when the time comes. But right now, do it today on top now. Now we did with we did address the issue where we they do from 3 to 4 every weekdays, Monday to Friday, then be weekdays. Are they correct? Okay, today will be Thursday. If they follow us, we're going to understand say on Thursday with the reason things we get to do with event and entertainment like that, so that we they balance this whole thing, because this country, if you know to come on eye from some politics more, if you just run mad, if you just walk out enter road, they explain to who they ask you question. Alright, why would they run this one? They go they with us on top social. And why would run this one? They go with us on top social media. Then on top YouTube now VOP 961. Now you go catch us VOP 961 on top YouTube. As they listen, join us on top YouTube right now. Try to follow us, try to share, so that we go reason together. Then on top other social media platform, Instagram now VOP 961 FM, Twitter now VOP 961 FM. So they don't change that to X. Then Thread. Not the same thing, VOP 961 FM. Alright, quickly, I go let you know who I deal with today. And before I let you know, I want to make a tell us, okay, today we want really reason something we get to do with English people call them becoming a wedding planner. Because you know, say anybody will just using hand arrange one or two gathering, you don't turn planner. So one day clear on a doubt once. So today I did here with Bumi. Bumi now be the boss of make sure say they clear HOI events, and I should be the boss of HOI events. I don't want to call CEO because not everybody like that CEO thing. But when you say boss, I she they in charge, and she gets the whole brand of HOI event. We will get to know what in HOI mean when we open up her mic. And bless now where we there right now. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome, Bumi. All right, so we welcome you to Voice of the People 96.1 FM.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. So this HOI, what do you mean?
HOI means heaven. Some people will say heaven, heaven of imagination.
Okay.
Yes, so because people call us heaven, some people say heaven. And we're also looking for a short way to, when you have a brand, you have to look for a way for people to be able to pronounce it
together.
Yes.
Maybe in uniform.
Yeah.
Maybe we say that they call different things.
Yes.
Okay. So heaven of imagination. Okay.
So you said heaven now.
I don't speak one out of the three way, because the three just a clash in my head. Which one heaven?
That's right.
Heaven.
So it's just better you say HOI events. Yes.
Okay. So now on top HOI events now, we say welcome once more.
Thank you very much.
All right. Based on what we want to talk about today, this becoming a good wedding planner. And the reason why we put that good there, because say just be like footballer, we get footballers, get good footballers.
Yeah.
So waiting where they take person to become a good wedding planner.
First of all, I will use my story. First of all, I think it's interest, or some people say passion.
Okay.
That's the basic thing you need to become an event planner. And second of all, training, personal and also international, local trainings and all that, or maybe having a mentor.
Okay.
Or sometimes people just maybe like some of my staff that have worked with me you know, you do interview and people come, they might not even know they have the passion for it. Then they come in and see that, okay, looks like this is a good thing, and you know, they stay and make it a career.
So you now as an event planner, we go say you be good event planner.
Yes, I am. That's Abuja can attest to that.
Okay, we go reach that side. So before you become that plan, before you reach the point where you say, you tell yourself, say, me, I be very good event planner.
Yes.
Waiting and waiting be the steps and what you take before you reach that point. Because I know say as you start, you get this where we say when you start, when you finish, you tell yourself, oh man, today I no try, this one no follow. And as in steps, we grow from one point to another. So waiting and waiting where we say you do. Where you feel say you don't reach that point where if you beat your chest, say, me, I be very good event planner.
Okay, first of all, HOI is going to be celebrating almost 2 years of delivering timely quality service. Yes, we've been around for some time, but for the first time, we're going to be celebrating 2 years of not one single client complaining about our service. So I will beat my chest, something that we've been doing over and over again. So like, as I speak, we're an authority, like we're a force to reckon with. So I know that I am good event planner. And a lot of work has gone into that. Sweat.
I like the morale.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
It makes sense. So you grow from one point to another point.
Yes.
That growth part now we want to talk about.
All right.
Because I believe say they always advise people say it makes sense to learn from another person's mistakes and also to pick things from people's experience.
Yeah.
So which now where we did now to learn from your experience and to avoid your mistakes.
Yes.
Right? So what may just take us through that journey?
Wow.
Before you reach that point, you beat your chest, say, "Oh man, they do well now as a good planner." You get mistakes you don't make.
Yes.
First of all, before we talk about the success story, we'll talk about the failure, because every success story get failure.
Wow. Okay. All right. So I started from Lagos.
Okay.
That's where I started my career from.
Okay.
Married and moved here to Abuja.
Okay.
And it took a while for people to know us. And again, even the economy dictates where the industry is. I would say it's a very tricky question though. The growth. Then we came here to Abuja. We started. One of the challenging parts is getting the right team.
Okay.
But once we got that right, we were able to. The challenges were, I wouldn't say finance. A lot of people say finance. I wouldn't say finance. For me, I would say a great team. I would say, what have been the challenges? Okay, people getting to know about you. Then maybe payments. People paying.
Okay. I know say you know go do you easier to just come and talk, say when you dey grow, say you fall hand, you do this one. But I will go stress that we'll go touch that side.
We did.
I want.
We did.
Unless you want to use my hand, drag out those sides,
like
come out.
Like I said, we have done. We're doing 2 years now.
Okay.
If I have to even do a good mental calculation, it will be more than.
2 years for Abuja, or
no, not 2 years
in general?
for Abuja. 2 years of delivering quality, timely service.
Okay.
What I mean is that no single client has said, "Oh, we don't like this." But before then, we had to learn by the. First of all, one of the challenging things is I like to do things on my own. Like I like to be on top of my game and all that. So I didn't understand that you had to delegate. You had to, So, but when I started learning that growing a team is as important, like I tell my staff now that I work for you, you don't work for me, right? So, growing a team, especially the character and what every member is able to deliver, character and what everybody. I remember when we did interviews some years back, and I was telling them that I don't want Gen Zs, because you employ them, they come, they misbehave, they do all sorts, right? So, but it took us a lot of time. But before we got to that process, it was was tough.
Okay, any experience anytime for past where person where you don't finish work, the client just comes, say, look the thing, say, but me waiting me this one, no follow for waiting me and you talk. I don't take this one, I don't like it. If you remember it.
Yes, it has happened. It has happened.
But you don't.
Yes, I can't remember anyone for now, but it has happened. But before I finish, I will say it because we have to say it now. We have to say the good and the bad. Yes, but it's been a while. I can't even remember. Yes.
If you get opportunity to pray against 3 experiences where you don't get from clients. Say if you get the opportunity to call names, go pick call names.
Names of clients.
Or okay, no bring in the name, in the location. So okay, so event happens so place. God I beg, man, this type not happen again. So one, so place. I don't want this one again. Just 3 wrong experiences where you don't get to be say the praise. Say I don't want to experience this kind thing again for life.
Okay, so for
career.
Sometimes it's the client not be understanding the expectation. You know, the more you pay, the better you get. Do you understand? So, but some clients don't understand it, or sometimes when you do events for people that have never done event before, they don't know what to expect. Even if you tell them, but it's better they see it physically. Some clients don't even attend events, so they don't know. When you tell them fireworks, when you tell them catering is supposed to be done by 2 people, they don't understand it.
Okay.
So those type of clients, but now it's getting better by the day because everybody knows that okay, the event industry is here, has come to stay. And maybe sometimes tribe, you know I'm Yoruba, right?
Okay. Yes, from the name I know.
My staff always say, oh, when we have events for Yoruba people, like the table linens are always stained and all that, you know, that kind of
thing. Yeah, the way they eat,
they do more work, washing and all that, doing the laundry and all that. Then maybe when you go and walk outside Abuja, maybe in the rural areas where people are scrambling for food, where people are, you know, they want some. I think I remember one in I won't mention it because they're popular person in Abuja, when we had an event in Otuko, that's the state, yeah, and I was very sick. So that's to tell you how I love my job. And I remember when the group saw me, it was like, Madam, will you be able to pull this off like this? I said, yes. You know, and people were like, because the person is a big man, then all the chairs, furniture, everything that we brought, is paid for it already. And it was on the streets. It wasn't like it was in a venue where you could even, you know, I had to go and sit down, even in my state. I had to go and sit down at the entrance. There was no entrance, right? How can you have an entrance at the, you know, there was really no. And the client promised us was going to have a lot of security, you know. And that didn't happen. So people started taking chairs.
Really?
Yes, we had one recently. It was a government function also.
A souvenir?
Yes.
All right, so I know Sen are still with us on Top Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja, and that day here right here with Bumi of a HOI event. Right now, we'll just go sell market. When we come back, we'll go continue where we stop. We need to get to ask her some kind close and personal about HOI and the idea behind HOI and how far, how long, and some other things the way I never ask her who could let her enter. If you want really get to know about all those ones, just stay where you did with us on top this station right here. Then if you get any question, feel free to send them through WhatsApp. We'll go run them sharply and we'll go ask her the question and also she go answer. I they come back, not go anywhere. And I stay VOP 91 FM Abuja. I they come back.
Exhale. Take some time off that busy schedule. Let the music play on.
I got my first real 6-string, bought it at the 5 and dime.
Voice of the people. 96.1 FM. Can't touch this.
Yeah. VOPTV. VOPTV. Yeah. VOPTV. VOPTV.
We have been served all about you.
The award-winning pizza in the US is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and Coldberry ice cream.
Delight in every school.
Visit any of our outlets and feel the rich taste from the pizza champions and Coldberry ice cream.
At number 4, Obomosho Street,
Area 8, Geriki, Abuja, or 3rd Avenue, Gwarinpa, Abuja, or Federal Housing Estate, Phase 2, Lube, Abuja. Call 0908-831-5906 or 0908-831-5908 or 0909-238-9861. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at romeospizza.ng.
website
www.romeospizza.ng. Romeo, the pizza champions. Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
Are you traveling to Lagos and desire a perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, number 42 Murtala Mohammed International Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in our beautiful appointed rooms, featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Now, whether you are traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your every need is met. We also offer complimentary pickup and drop from the Lagos airport.
Why not take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant?
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So why wait? Book your stay today and experience the ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
Believe me, believe me, believe me.
Breathe. Exhale. Take some time off that busy schedule. Let the music play on.
I got my first real 6-string, bought it at the 5 and dime.
Voice of the people. 96.1 FM.
Can't touch this.
Breathe. Exhale. Take some time off that busy schedule. Let the music play on.
I got my first real 6-string, bought it at the 5 and dime.
Voice of the people. 96.1 FM.
You're simply the best.
Shugaban ƙasa ya cire tallafin man fetur wanda a turance ake kira da subsidy. Kotun sauraron ƙaran zaben shugaban ƙasa ta ci gaba da zama a babban birnin tarayya Abuja. 'Yan wasan ƙwallon ƙafan Najeriya 'yan ƙasar shekara 20 ta doke takwararta na Argentina a gasar cin kofin duniya. Domin sauraron manyan labarun jaridun Najeriya da dumi-dumin su, kamo tashar Voice of the People, wato muryar jama'a da ke watsa shirye-shirye akan mita 96.1 a zangon FM da ke nan babban birnin tarayyar Najeriya Abuja karfe 6:30 zuwa 7 na safe ranar Litini zuwa Juma'a. Voice of the People, muryar masu sauraro. Yanzu kuna da murya.
Igbo bụ Igbo na-eburu m bata ọgbọ. Igbo amaka ebe anyị na-akwalite asụsụ na omenala Igbo bido ụbọchị Mọnde ruo ụbọchị Fraịde niile malite n'elekere 8 nke ụtụtụ wee ruo n'elekere 9 ka ọ na-adị mee ebe ka ọ na-akpọtụ Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja. Igbo amaka. Igbo bụ Igbo onye ọ dịburu oche bịa kene nso ka anyị gwa na ọnwa anyị okwu a sị na ike oke okenye ji aṅụ mmanya mpịatọrọ ọzọ onye chiri. Igbo amaka ewo m na-arịgo mmanwụ onye ọ dị bịakwa nso ka anyị mee na omenala mmerụ onyinye n'isi ewo m.
Alright, we'll bring you back on top of the radio. Don't forget, so this one, our Voice of the People, 96.1 FM Abuja, this station where they give you how you want them. Alright, then today will be Thursday. With the reason matter, we get to with event and entertainment on top VOP 91 FM. If you listen to us, just stay there. If not to watch us live, now in the UK more, just go on top YouTube VOP 91. Now you can find us on top YouTube. When you reach there, beg don't forget to share and click the reminder button so that anytime we'll drop any better content, we should be drop on a regular. Our content that may make sense. So as they see them, make it be say they help us. They also they share them, make it for they go round. Alright, and CB, so from 3 to 4 every Monday to Friday, they take you through address the issue. When they address different issues, and because of say we don't get too many things, so they talk about the government, make person no go wrong mad. So they carry on and they go where I don't know sometimes. And today, on Thursday they be now about event entertainment, and today we get Bumi, the boss of HOI event. So we bring you back again. Now Two-Face, P Square, say we bring you back again. So we bring you back again, Bumi. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Alright, so we deal with Bumi, and to let us know, say aside the event and showbiz thing, every other person within into this industry will get different departments, and Bumi did the department of decoration. So and sometimes now they go do space mapping.
Yes,
so
floor mapping.
Yes. So first of all, you go check out the location, do floor mapping, then begin to decide on how I want to take to them. The how I take the decide. So okay, the cup will sit down here. This one go there here. Food stand go there here. Maybe cocktail go there here. How when I take the to the point and decide, so okay, this one will happen for here and this one will happen for here.
Okay. For my brand HOI events, because I would say we're the major player in any events, because we're the first to get to the venue and the last to leave. So we kind of like, depending on the type of event, we kind of like dictate where everybody would be to perform their service.
Okay.
So one of the added advantage that we have, one of the things that we've done to make sure that everybody is captured and there's proper floor mapping, whether you say it's floor plan or thereabouts, which is usually done by the planner,
yes,
or executed by the decorator. So we have a department, we have a service that handles that. For now, I think we have, I'm sure we have like 70 to 80% of we've worked in almost all the events venues in Abuja, right? But we have about 70 to 80% complete measurement. When I say complete measurement of every venue, from the headroom to the floor to the outside, we have the measurement. So from our system, like, we had to invest in that. From our system, we can place where everybody will be, where even where our own tables will be, how we want, how you
just like this architect that work
exactly. So yes, people call it 3D rendering, but there are different facets to how we can let you have your day.
Before we forget, hope say you feel you get accessible for training. People want to learn.
Okay, like,
because that one follow from one of the primaries. Because anybody listen now, we don't notice a job no today. So people they want put hand into different things. So where would they bring all these people? They come. People don't already excel for what they do already. So when they explain these things, some people they pick interest.
Yes.
So maybe to just pick interest with the problem. Now whether if they try to assess you, whether you will fit help person through training, because if you duplicate your person for another place again, no good day bad. No, we use they help the country. So you go there accessible, Abi?
Yes, we are accessible. We are accessible
for training.
Instagram. Funny enough, like, we started on with training. Kind of. We started doing Decor 22 training. If you Google us now, HOI event, we've done trainings here in Abuja, even before we moved here finally. We've done trainings in Abuja, Lagos, Port Harcourt, and we have a lot of people that we have trained that are doing very, very well in the industry.
So, but person if you access now win free internship.
Yes, we are open to that, but we don't want Gen Zs.
No be Gen Z matter.
We want genuine.
You really get people they young for age.
Yes.
But your brain don't warm, don't come up from Gen Z. Right? So we tell you ask, we say person if you just win that free internship.
Yes, I'm very open to it. Like, I want to give back. Somebody gave me the opportunity, I want to give somebody that.
So you want more declare now, say who get interest to do
anybody that has interest. You have what's it called? You have maybe architectural what's it called? Background, administrative background. Yes, we're open to give internship.
Okay, make an announce them officially.
Serious people.
Make an announce them officially. All right. So as you listen to us now, you get interest to learn event decoration from HOI event. She said she don't make them open. One person have been at two. How many? One they can be. How many go in the free internship? One.
No, we can have three. We can have three for various departments, or we can have 10. Then we select.
Okay. But then if you plenty show, then we will not do selection. Then take only 3. So we take only 3. We will do selection. Take only 3. So as they listen now, opportunity done there for you to turn down your time where they waste to something where they benefit you. If you get passion already for event decoration, HOI don't declare say she go. That's Bumi of HOI. She don't declare say she go give 3 people free internship to work with her. So that process you go learn. So, but they limited to that 3. I plan to just they put in so that we will fit do the selection. How do you want to access you? This internship there was, but they be more important now because even though they come, but I know say our listeners and your followers as well.
All right, so you can reach us on Instagram at HOI event. You can call our numbers 08023593624, and there's one other number there, the client rep number there that you can always reach out. So
we'll make do with the
Instagram
handle. Yes, we'll make do with the Instagram handle. Then just in case you miss the information, please check us up on our social media and our WhatsApp. Send us message on top of WhatsApp. We'll still give you the details how you take connect with Bumi of HOI, and our WhatsApp number still remains 0700-010-961-961. If you see WhatsApp us or you call, then as you listen, so you get any question we want to ask directly, you want to ask her whether you get interest for the industry or you there already they get some kind of challenge and you need person who could just guide you through. You want to ask her any question, feel free make your question they enter now. The number again is 010-961-961. As they come, I will try to reduce the volume with the radio set make for free hear you loud and clear. So will they go over to you, Bumi? We know say sometimes as planner, you get when you be say if they get idea with your head. No, as decorator, sorry. Idea in your head, but the planner no want them like that. Planner say I want them like this because say some of them don't really work with some of them, and some of them they be like man of the house like this. I want them like this. How you think they marry the two? Like, okay, I won't pass the idea I give you, but you still want them like this. And to you go feel say if I still do them the way she want them or way him want them, the decorator people go still call them say this decorator knows how to work. So how you want take still maintain your relationship as say you this submissive to your lead person as the planner now, because for event like now they listen at the planner and be the head of the home, abi?
Yes.
Why the rest of us now the wives? So how you want take marry and say okay, are they submissive? But I get idea way past this thing way they talk. I know say one thing with decoration be say you no go fit use mouth explain and make the person understand and finish. You get what's in your head and you see the picture but only you they see them. So I want to convince person we get your own idea for head say I want them like this. But meanwhile you get the one with your head say you want them to that way. Where it's no go cause problem.
Respect to all event planners. Like can I quickly say this? In loving memory of Mobad, like I was telling somebody, everything that happens in the entertainment industry happens in the creative industry. There's no one idea, there's no two idea, there's no two events, and there's no two events that are same, right? Everybody wants something. The clients want something, the event planners they want something also. They want a particular idea, they have something in their head. And even me as a decorator, I have something in my head. So that's why it's always very good to be open from the very start. Be open with your clients, be open with your planner, and let them know, okay, this is what and what and what and what can work. And one of the ways that we've been able to solve that problem is to give you a visual representation of what you're supposed to expect before your D-Day. So that kind of like solves the problem. Yes, they say it's not everything that is on the display, but we try as much as possible to replicate whatever we know. That's why we have measurements of all the venues. We know what can work, and we advise. But if you insist, we kind of like find like a middle ground to say, okay, so that everybody can be happy, and everybody, the client can be happy, the planner can be happy, and also us, we can be happy, and our vision can be related properly. So it's kind of difficult. I wouldn't say it's been an easy one but then we're surviving. Okay,
but you don't roll as a planner now as decorator. Between the two of them, which one we for prefer?
Be a planner or decorator? I'd rather be a decorator. A lot of planners say they can't do decor. If you are a decorator, shout out to all my fellow colleagues. All of them. We have an association, Abuja Event Designers. I would prefer to be a decorator.
But I know some decorators we no sabi the work. When they get the work, get boys. We too won't call those ones. Now see decorators.
I call them demonstrators.
This devil.
I call them demonstrators. You just have to know your onions.
This devil.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't roll from this one for this one. So if you they do decoration and planning, if they say then shut down entertainment and events, where you for see yourself? Where if you say for see yourself?
I'll be working with my dad. I will be working. My dad is into college, and I like stuffs that are very manly. So my dad is into college. It's also a very challenging industry and very tough one at that. So I will do college.
Yeah, yes. You know, go affect you as a wife.
No.
Sure.
I'm over 10 years in marriage, so.
But now, as a decorator, sometimes you get to sleep over for location, Abi.
Yes, we do sleep over. I try as much as possible these days to avoid that. Yes, we do sleep over because I have a very good team. So there's no reason why I should sleep. I don't even think I've slept over, and I can't remember the last time I slept at any event center. Yes, I could leave by 10. I could leave late, but I'll still make it. So, but if the work is starting, like if they have an event before that day, yes, you can. Yes, it depends. It depends on the demand from the work, but hardly. I try to avoid that these days. Yes.
But when you start, you think they did time demanding?
I they sleep for venue.
Okay. So
they sleep
so
for venue.
That time, how you take they marry that thing with marriage?
Oh, God bless the love of my life, my you call
LOL.
it Lomeo. Mr. Bega Ogushemo of Covilla Scapes is a wonderful guy. He's a man that allows you. So we've been able to do it. It helps a lot around the house. Yes. So we've been able to survive. Yes.
Okay. So now, when you did now as decorator, you get opportunity to advise people to choose career. Waiting how you want to sell this your career to person to make them feel say na better career where person feel to care in time.
Wow. First of all, I would say that the creative industry, that's the event decor or the event designers industry, it's a new one. And it's open. For me, I think the more the merrier. If you know your onions, you don't have to have money to start this career. You don't have to have, for me, I would say network of people. That's what you need. You need training, proper training. Like what else you need? What else? Passion, interest. That's what you need. The industry is still very young, still a baby. A lot of people can come in. People can because the more we are, the better. So that means different people. I can venture into anything. I can venture into sales. I can venture into anything because the event industry, the events, especially the event decoration industry, is a very large one. So anybody that wants to train, I would just advise them, have the passion, as in not serious, because the work is tedious. I used to say when people come for interviews, I tell them that it is Jackie work. It is not. It's not small work. You sleep 3 days.
No be white collar things.
No be white collar job. So you have to be prepared. It is not. I call it laborer work. It's like sure you know people that used to do pong pong. I don't know what they call it here.
Yes,
laborers.
Because sometimes the finger they bleed.
Exactly. Yes. So and I have a lot of stories to tell, but not today.
Okay. So sell, as Nick Motekana say, they give you opportunity to market event decoration. Not be the association, not be the brand, just the career itself. Event decoration or venue decoration. I don't know how I want to put it. You want market them to person. Let the person buy the idea, say, okay, I want to do this thing. Market them.
So event decoration is a career that is very interesting. It allows you work at your own pace.
Okay.
I would say there's money too. There's money. If you know your job. What else? Yeah. It's a very interesting one. There's money in it. There's a prestige that comes with being a decorator. It's just like a doctor. It's just like any other career. Like making people happy. You want to make people happy. You want to provide your service, and that's shine. That happiness that we see on the faces of clients, brides, celebrants. You want to see that all the time. You want to make people happy. Come into the event industry. It's a very interesting one. It allows you to be creative. As a decorator, there's no limit to what you can think. You can coin, you can create your own ideas. You can being creative is a very interesting. Everybody wants to. Your voice can, even if you're a quiet person, your voice can be heard through whatever you create in this industry.
So one decorator don't tell me before, say, if you know they're creative, so you know go become decorator.
How do you? So the question
if you know they're creative,
yes.
sense that say as in when you meet empty space, now your creativity mindset, now you go use, now you go like as God made word with that form and void, you begin to position things. So you go just meet empty space, begin to position things, the place will come turn to the beautiful things what they see. So if you know they creative, so you know go fit. So you feel say the first person supposed get now the creative mindset.
Yes, one of the first things to get is the creative idea. But then there's always ways to things. There's nothing that cannot be done. Provided God has given you hands, God has given you eyes, God has given you everything. So I tell people, if you're not creative, pray to be creative. If you're not creative, hire people that can help you create.
We'll talk about the hazard. 1 minute.
Yes.
The hazard. You don't arrange the event finish. We don't suspend one for bless it no hang well. Maybe events they go on. Let's say team pool come out. Land rich grant. Any experience, any hazard experience before?
No, I've not had that. One of the things that we have is maybe the van. Like I had one before I got here, shortly before I got there. VIO harassing us.
Okay.
Maybe goods getting missing. But like you can't have an event twice.
Can't open never fall.
Yes, maybe during rain. Like I had.
No, like maybe you get on the website and they pin for center of events like pole. Where then go use the whole.
Okay, that reminds me.
Those long one.
I think this August, last month, we had an event where we had set up like 85%, and it was raining, and it rained. It rained like everything was going to go. Even the DJs, whatever was floating. Okay, like something that maybe out of man that is from carelessness or something that's not properly done.
Because I don't see.
God, oh, I beg you.
People when they do cake don't carry misstep. Rich grand.
Hey, please, oh, hey, God, oh.
All right.
For us as a company, right, we like say we see ahead. We kind of like practice a lot of things before we come to venues.
Okay.
And because of the experience, we've never had to have. Please, I don't want to. Please, we've never had to have any instance like where something will fall. Our own materials can damage or something can spoil. Even way before. Well, for me, God is always faithful. Oh, God has been faithful.
All right. We're going. Time for us to let Bumi go. But before we allow Bumi go, 1 minute. Use 1 minute. Tell us about Bumi and the HOI event.
Bumi. The gift, the God's gift.
Okay.
The one that God has created.
Okay.
And has ordained. So first of all, my name is Oluwapomi Agbeti, Mrs. Ogunshemowo. We're married for 10 years.
Okay.
I have a daughter and a wonderful husband. And I have 3 lovely sisters.
Okay.
And 3 stable sisters. I studied French.
Oh, okay.
From the University of Lagos. I also had a training in bilingual secretarial, so that's an international training.
Okay.
But because I studied French and even the French it was tough, so I decided, I think in my year 3, or I had an extra year when I was in, because I had to defer 1 year to go do an international course.
Okay.
Then I didn't know where my life was going though. And it was then my sister got married, my first sister got married, Dapo. And I was, she wasn't in the country, so I had to be the one to plan, do this, get that. So that's where the idea started. And it wasn't even it was years back. Nobody was doing events. I think only 1 or 2 or 3 people were doing events in Lagos then. I'm sure it wasn't even in Abuja then. So that's where it started from. Then I started looking for who could train, who does trainings, and then I trained. After training, then I had to go and work with a company in Lagos they're into decor and design already, and that's where it started from. And from there, started on my own. I had my office in Lagos, moved here to Abuja, and also got married and started. So for the HOI brand, Haven of Imagination, apparently it was created by my friend Teju Williams. We intended to start the business together, but I think maybe when she got married and the challenges and maybe the, how am I going to put it? Yeah, the need for her to be with her family came and she couldn't, so I still stuck with the name, registered the name and started the business. Started with some guy, we're still together. Ejire is still with me, everybody knows him. And that's how we started. From there we grew to 1 staff, 2 staff, 3 staffs. Now we're about 15 to 20 staffs. Yes. And a whole lot of ad hoc staffs. We have an office here in Abuja, Ajahi. What else do you want to know?
You don't give us the main thing we want here. And any other person we want here beyond this one, you and me, we got to talk one-on-one. I believe say when you type HOI events for internet as a website, you go find you anyhow.
Yes, definitely.
So at this point now we would like to allow Bumi, because this is a weekend days and events everywhere.
Yes.
So we need to allow Bumi to go take care of the HOI matter them where they are hand already. So from here and from every one of us, for Voice of the People, they say thank you to Bumi, the boss of HOI events, and don't forget, say if you hit them up for any platform, just when you search HOI events for the internet, you could definitely see them. And when you search that one, don't forget to also search for VOP 961 FM and make all of us there together. And don't forget to make sure say you there in line and in tune with that we have for event and the showbiz industry. Make me and you there again next week Thursday from 3 to 4 on top VOP 961 FM. Nami with fresh talk like this and like that. Say thank you very much for me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was nice coming here